Today we are going to talk to you about whether it is a good idea to share past sexual relationship with your partner or not. And if you are to share your partner's experiences in the past, before marriage or after. But on a general note, it is never a good idea to share your past sexual experiences with your partner, because sharing your past sexual experiences with your partner could be traumatic and it could endanger your relationship if it doesn't even end it. Your partner may use it to justify certain behavior he does not tolerate, and it may make your partner either dislike you or have a negative attitude towards you, especially when you behave in a way he doesn't like, and he may use your past sexual experiences to justify the nature of your behavior and why you are doing this or why you are doing that. So please, it is never a good idea to share your past sexual experiences with your partner. It can bring about jealousy. It can bring about resentment. It may even damage the relationship, especially if your partner is the jealous type, if your partner is emotionally unstable, and if your partner is more or less mature than you. And we go into details, some of the reasons why you should or you should not do so. Number one on the list, which I call taboo number one: never tell your partner the number of men or women you have had sexual intercourse with. Never. It is taboo number one. Number two, if you've been raped before, never tell your partner, because nobody wants to associate with somebody who have ever been raped before. And this explains to you why certain girls, when raped, will never go to the police station and report it, because once you report it and it becomes widely known, it will be extremely difficult for people to marry somebody who have ever been raped. If you have been gang raped, never tell your partner, because it will tell your partner the kind of person you were before. If you've ever had sex with a married person because of money, never tell your partner, because your partner will feel that it is because of money you became sexually loose. It is never a good idea. Taboo number three: if you've ever had an abortion, which may probably be or not, is never tell your partner. The reason is that abortion tampers with the womb, and repeated abortion has negative effects on the womb. For instance, several married couples have delayed pregnancy because of the nature of the abortion, especially if the kind of abortion you did was an insecure and you did the abortion illegally, not under a doctor's supervision. Never tell your partner, because it will traumatize your partner and emotionally disturb your partner. It is never a good idea. Please don't share these taboos. If before marriage you do and did engage in masturbation for a very long period of time, never disclose this to your partner, because masturbation has its negative side effect. For instance, science have proved that long-term masturbation tend to lead to low libido. It dulls one's sexual drive, and in some men it can lead to erectile dysfunction. It has psychological effect, mental effect towards the relationship. And two, if you are somebody who have watched pornography for a very long period of time, never tell your partner, because pornography has negative effect in any sexual relationship, because it is like, what is new? What is it that I have not seen? What are you doing? What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to show me? What kind of position do you want me to engage in? So please, never tell your partner if you have engaged yourself in this negativity. For instance, some men used to masturbate a lot with their hand, while some women used to masturbate with plastic pennies. They've been doing it and doing it and doing it. So if you exhaust your sexual pleasure before marriage, then what else remain in the course of your relationship with your woman? Sex is not necessary, because you need it for birth. You need it for emotional comfort and emotional companionship. Please never do that. If you have ever been a prostitute, either by chance or by accident, never share this knowledge with your partner. Though some men are known have ever or do marry prostitutes, but no man in his right senses will ever marry a prostitute. The danger in marrying a prostitute is these women have had sexual encounter with so many men, with so many different sizes of mojo, and the chances that they've been infected or have had the disease, or they've disrupted their womb, or they've had pelvic congestion of so many semen is not a good thing for your partner, because it can be emotionally traumatic, emotionally devastating. Oh, my wife is a prostitute. And the point is that when the marriage wanes, there will be no respect. And in the course of our relationship, since we have ups and downs, the man may use it, or the woman may use it to insult you. Mind you, people insult people when they get negative information about their partner. They may even tell their friends. So please, never tell your partner that you've ever or has once ever engaged in prostitution. It is never a good idea. You will never have a happy family, never have a happy marriage if you divulge all this negative information to your partner. Please. Now, let me tell you one story to substantiate what I have just said. In the course of your marriage, if you happen not to perform sexually well and happen to have misunderstanding with your wife or with meet your man, the first person your couple will complain with is either her former boyfriend or his former girlfriend. And if you deny your couple sex, either the male or the female, the chances that he will call her former girlfriend or her former boyfriend to go and have sex is very, 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 very high. Everything you do in the family that your husband doesn't like or your wife doesn't like, the first person who will communicate this to will be to the former boyfriend. Now, let me tell you an example. There was a woman who was married. He had 3 children. He filed for an immigrant visa. The immigrant visa was filed by the husband. When the DNA test came, it was proven that of all the 4 children they had, none belongs to the husband. Only one. So when the woman was questioned under intense scrutiny, under the threat of death, the woman confessed that the former boyfriend was responsible for the death of 3 of her children. And there was also an incident in Los Angeles. A woman had a misunderstanding with the husband. I think the woman had a boyfriend who was living in the UK, and the husband went and cohabited with another woman. Nobody knows the misunderstanding they had. Do you know that this woman had to buy a ticket from Los Angeles and went to United Kingdom to meet his former boyfriend? Why did they do that? The woman was so much traumatized with what the husband did that after discussing with the former boyfriend asked him to come back so that he can have closure or comfort. So the woman went to the UK and stayed there for some time as a revenge against the husband. Then later on, the woman came back to Los Angeles and the husband came back and they came together. But the woman never disclosed to the husband that he went to the UK to have sex with her former boyfriend. This can tell you the dangers involved when you marry and your husband communicates with the former girlfriend or the wife communicates with the former boyfriend. These have serious devastating blow and emotional trauma in the relationship. So please, once you marry, sever all relationship with your former boyfriend and girlfriend. Disconnect any contacts or telephone contacts. It is very, very important. The most important thing is once you have misunderstanding with your husband or you demand you have misunderstanding with your wife, the best thing to do is to go for marriage counseling. You can go to the church and meet the pastor or go to a professional marriage counselor and seek for help. Or you can meet a therapist, psychologist, and seek for therapy and help. All marriages have their ups and downs. And no matter how good the man is, no matter how good the woman is, no matter how good the man provides, there will still be friction in marriages. Now, let me tell you one other incident. There were some couples that lived in the US. They have a house, they have a good car, They have about 4 children. They were all teenagers. But at a point in time, the wife and the husband started having misunderstanding because the wife was the breadwinner. She was a nurse. So, but it seems because the man couldn't provide as the wife provides, the wife started communicating with the former boyfriend who lived in New York. He told the boyfriend everything about what was going on in the marriage. The wife told the former boyfriend that he wants to leave the marriage and leave the kids behind and come and join him because he was more happier when they were boy-girlfriend in the relationship than his present relationship with this man, and that he doesn't care. And the woman didn't know that the husband was monitoring her email using an iPad. You can use iPad, attach it to your family desktop and monitor all the communication that transpired between the woman and the former boyfriend. The husband had it. So the former boyfriend, instead of counseling the woman to take it easy and try and seek for professional help, this former boyfriend asked the woman to meet him in Las Vegas. So the former boyfriend traveled from New York to Las Vegas. The wife of this man traveled from Sacramento to Las Vegas and had sexual encounter. The wife just told the man that he was going on a mission. That was not true. He went to Vegas and they had sex with the man. So the man knew about it, and that day the woman came late. And since that time, the relationship between the man and the woman had never been the same. So this would tell you an example where communicating with former boyfriends or former girlfriends can be a very devastating blow to the family. If you marry, sever all relationship with your former boyfriends and former girlfriends, they can be jealous. Okay, now let me tell you a good example of what happened in one of the Arab nations. A former boyfriend was jealous because somebody wanted to marry the girlfriend. The girl married another person, and the former boyfriend was so jealous he couldn't control himself. So the former boyfriend sent them a gift of hand grenade. When the grenade was presented as a gift, as the couples were about to throw the gift, the grenade exploded and the couples were killed. This would tell you the dangers involved when you have a former boyfriend and he is jealous that you are leaving him to marry another person. The best course of action is, if you have a former boyfriend and a former girlfriend, before you part, tell him that, look, if you don't want to marry me, let's go our ways, because you can't waste all your time on him or on her. Because it is like, man, if you don't want to marry me, why do I need to waste my time? So the best thing to do is, once you get a new person who sever all relationship with your former boyfriend or your former girlfriend, it is the most important thing you can do before you remarry, because most of these former boyfriends or former girlfriends can be very, very jealous. They can go to any extent, especially if they are not able to marry a woman of their type, a woman they can enjoy as they did enjoy with their former girlfriend. Please, it is very, very important, because marriage is for life. Marriage is sacrosanct. Marriage is a holy matrimony. And once you are in a marriage, do not commit adultery, do not have sexual union with a third party. It can blow up the marriage. And while there's a divorce, it has a serious devastating consequences psychologically, both on the man and the woman and on the children. And no one wants to marry a divorcee. Yeah, this ends this video, and I hope you've learned a lot about why you should not disclose your past to your couple. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. You can also at IB Services on YouTube. You can also go to TikTok at Emeritus74 and follow my channel. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe to my channel so that I can be able to produce more video of this type. Thank you so much. God bless you.